Today has been basically about giving heads and teachers the confidence to do things differently and to say, okay, we have to work within this very oppressive, high-stakes accountability system, but we need to be brave and try and work out an alternative, more meaningful accountability framework above and beyond that, and stay true to our values in terms of what we think is best for our children.
More often than not, schools might feel they're working in isolation, or that any change that is suggested comes from the top down, whereas this is at a level where the people who are directly involved in working with young people are those that are questioning and thinking, how can we improve? How can we improve chances for young people? How can we improve the quality of teaching? How can we prepare children for the future better than we do already?
Today I've been talking with colleagues from Schools for Tomorrow. I've been sharing some thinking that I've been developing about ethical accountability. I think too often we see accountability as something that's imposed on us as opposed to something that we should be owning. So I think in a school-led self-improving system, teachers and school leaders should be agents of their own accountability, and that accountability should be rooted in ethical action and ethical decision making.
I work all over the world, and England's got one of the highest stakes, so that if you do badly in a school in England as a head teacher, there's a good chance you won't survive in your career. So I'm going to talk with the school leaders this morning about what approaches work within that high stakes accountability system. And in particular, I'm going to talk about the importance of being an invitational leader. And by being an invitational leader, I mean talking about something that's compelling. People will want to feel invited to participate in. And I think about being an invitational leader is also about asking for help, asking for challenge, and building trust and reciprocity across your group of colleagues. Now we do that in a high-stakes accountability system, showing a brave and courageous leadership and not being a victim. We need to show both power and love in our leadership. By power I mean drive, relentlessness, focus, pace, determination. And by love I mean kindness, empathy, understanding, building relationships. Unless we lead with both power and love, we won't be effective and we won't take people with us.
I find it really interesting that we get a chance to meet the other schools that are part of it and discuss with them what they are doing in that department.
I think what's been good is this opportunity to think more about what we do and question and become critical friends of each other.
I think that one of the things that's very positive about Schools of Tomorrow is the way that they are embracing collective accountability, collective action and courageous action in terms of holding each other to account for the framework that they're developing.
The two speakers have been very good, very different, but yet again it gives you that opportunity to think about your core business and what's at the heart of education, what the fundamental questions are. It gives you time to think, which we don't often get, because at the pace in education is so fast now. So, I mean, I'm going to be going back armed with a series of questions and ideas to share with my colleagues on the senior team and to see how we can embed some of the good practice we've heard about today in what we do.
I think all I would add is this, it's reiterating that we go back to what's important in education. When we think of our schooling, we don't think about what was expected of us by some rigid little box that we needed to fit in. We think of the teachers who inspired us, and we think of the subjects and the areas of school life that we loved.